So this is my second oscillating fan I got from Harbor Freight, and this one as well is now broken, where as you can see it's actually in the off position on the right side switch, but it's still oscillating. What I've done is I took off the bottom plate. Make sure you unplug the device first. The bottom plate looks something like this. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 bolts holding this on. Pull this off. You'll then reveal what's underneath. And so what we're looking at here is, here's the tip over sensor. It tells you whether this thing tipped over or not. Here's the motor that makes the fan oscillate. Here is the timer. This is the timer. So when you set it to like 30 seconds, this thing winds up and it tells it when to turn it on and off. And then this is your relay. So what I did here is I removed the two cords going into the timer. I also unscrewed this motor here. I unscrewed it completely, then I repositioned it so it's no longer in this hole. And I screwed it back in just because you could probably just pull the whole thing out. But I'm just going to leave it in there because I have no other use for it. In case I want to reconnect it sometime, I'll still be able to do it. But what I did was I disconnected the positive side of, that's this wire here. That was going to here before, it was going to the relay, because I don't want this motor ever turning on. So I have a wire still grounded to the main ground, which is whatever, but the positive is disconnected. I even clipped it off so it won't do anything. I'll probably wrap it in electrical tape as well. And then when I took these two cords off for the timer, I want to bypass it completely, so I just put the two, I cut back the plastic, and now I'm just going to wrap that up in electrical tape so it doesn't, touch anything and spark. So I'll wrap that up nice and well, and I'll wrap the relay up too. That way just nothing touches. You just don't want anything touching. And then I'm going to put the cover back on. So you no longer have the timing function, but I never used that before, so it wasn't important to me, and I didn't like the little bit of ticking noise it made anyways. And it won't oscillate anymore, but you should be able to freely move it. So I can move this any direction I want. I think it'll even go a complete 360. Because I removed the motor, it's not preventing it from moving at all. So it should freely move now. And all the buttons work here, although you're never going to have the turning function.